I got one last thing here, and it's to our guy here, Gilbert Arenas. I'm gonna play this short clip, and we'll talk about it.
If you're an NBA team and you're going off a mock draft that's done by non-athletic people who watch college basketball in workouts, something is wrong with you. These aren't NBA scouts going down there judging the kids. So your mock draft is not done by professional eyes. You better start working these, putting them in your programming and seeing how good they are, because that's why y'all missing who's good.
What you think about that segment right there? Kind of ties into Bronny quite a bit.
Yeah, but I didn't think that NBA teams would be going off of non-professional, reports and stuff like that. Especially when we're talking about drafting and building your team, your future. I definitely could see how us and the media and just the community of the NBA could go off of mock drafts from anywhere, but I didn't know that the teams take that much stock into these mock drafts that's not really ran by their own organization. That's weird to me.
Well, on Gilbert's show, shout out to Gil's Arena, he did say that you'd be very shocked the people that are employed in higher levels of the organization, they're regular people. Like you would think they have a lot of experience in education, though. They're getting nepotism in people that they know giving them these jobs. He said they could have worked at Staples before and became the VP of basketball operations. He said there's plenty of examples.
Depending on relationships and stuff like that. And I definitely can agree with that. I mean, we see that all the time. We've been seeing that. But I would think that when it comes to the decision making of the structure of your team, in a sense, like that's crazy to me. But
He was saying people that was making basketball decisions were regular people. Like me and you could just went in there and just did the job if we knew the right people, if we were friends with them.
I mean, you look at the Lakers; they brought in Kurt Rambis and his wife.
But that's different. Kurt Rambis was actually a player.
But his wife, but we're talking about the whole Kurt Rambis played.
Yeah.
Kurt Rambis wasn't in the front office, and his wife. What does his wife do when it come to the plant to doing something for the Lakers?
But I'm talking about people that got no experience. Even with her, you could say she was a basketball wife, and she was around the game for 20, 30 years. I'm just saying.
So she might know the vote.
You're talking about people that are just regular Joe Blows.
She might know people because she's married to dude, but we're talking about running a multi-million dollar, a Fortune 500 company. Like that's crazy. If you have people in certain positions that doesn't have any type of experience, I would love for those teams to be put out there because you could probably tell the lack of success that they have. I bet you they're not winning.
But this thing here is, I think he's protecting Bronny with that statement. Don't listen to all these people talking about Bronny can't make it and all that too. As we talked about, he definitely helped train the James boys a little bit, or had eyes on them. So I think he's definitely trying to protect Bronny.
Doesn't matter. Bronny is nothing that this dude can say. He can't protect Bronny James. His game is showing he's not ready. He is just not ready. I like the fact that Gilbert will put a different perspective out on a lot of topics. That's why I really love his show, because he make you think about things in totally different perspectives. But the catchphrase, "It is what it is," you could put right on the front of LeBron's jersey. You could take off Bronny's jersey. You could take UFC off and put "It is what it is" on the front of Bronny James' jersey. He's just not ready. I don't know if he's ever going to be ready. When the mock draft was in favor of Bronny James, people was laughing at it. Now that he's off, people are laughing. So it's just like whatever.
Yeah. I seen someone earlier. I think BA sent me something about where they feel he'll be ready by next year if he stays. So
do you believe that?
He definitely needs another year, in my opinion. But with the right system,
you think
and the right coach.
Bronny James only need one more year? From what you done watch, you think he needs one more year and he'd be ready to be in the NBA?
I'm not sure if he'd be ready, but he'd be better off than he is now.
No, of course, I would assume any player with an added year of basketball will be better. But I'm saying NBA ready. You think he's only a year away from what you've seen right now?
I don't know. Can miracles happen in a year? Absolutely. But the training, especially if LeBron's giving them the right training outside of the school, plus whatever happens at school, whatever he decides to do if he goes back to USC or somewhere else, and then we don't know if Bronny gonna have some type of growth spurt. Bronny could jump up 4 or 5 inches in the summer. He's still young enough to do it.
Is height what's
It
keeping him out
helps.
the league? Is
It
that's what's
helps.
keeping him out the league? No. What is it?
No.
Is it going to help his inefficiencies? What's keeping him out the league? Is height going to help any of that? I don't think so.
Defensively, he's gonna make him stronger. You're already pretty decent on that.
Is height?
Yes, because you'd think his wingspan would get longer. Jumping ability would probably, I'm sure at least wingspan
Well, he's not
in
going
the
to be a
vertical
big
direction.
man. He's not going to be a big man. So what we looking at him being like a perimeter guard now?
If he was he's listed at 6'2" now, if he gets up to 6'6" or something, you don't think that would help his game?
I'm just trying to figure out like, okay, so what position is he going to be at? Like, is he going to be at a 2 guard? And if he's going to be a
So the 2-3,
defensive guy?
the 2-3, yeah,
Okay, so Paul George. Okay. Maybe him getting long. Maybe that's maybe.
that's maybe. But as of now, we can't go off that. Just he got to work it on his skill set. And I told BA, and BA said I need to stop doing it. I feel like he's got to pattern more of his game towards Steph
Who?
with defense, though.
Bronny?
Yeah, because he's about the same size.
How you gonna pay this game towards Steph?
Somehow, as far as shooting and all that stuff, work on the handles, work on the shooting. Of course, just expand your defense, be a better defender. And it might work out. Can't play like that.
Never.